Good afternoon, welcome to Rick's Corner. I have received some messages on my Facebook and also on my YouTube that they'd like me to talk about anabolics and being natural, which they now call natty. I've never heard the term natty in my life. This is the first year I've ever heard it because it's never been used in the past where I've been, so I wasn't real familiar with what it meant, but I see what it means. There's a lot of discrepancies, a lot of people that write in, this guy's not natural, this guy's not natural, he's on steroids, he's this, he's that, and they're always judging. When I had Tony Pearson on, it was the same thing. When I had somebody else on, it was the same thing. Everybody seems to know what this person is doing next to me. Not this person, but the people I have. Well, we don't really know for sure because it's a personal thing they do, and you don't know if they're on or if they're off. Genetics play a big part in muscle development, and yes, you can enhance it by taking steroids, there's no question about it. You can also have a nice natural body too. So I don't know what difference it makes to anybody who watches this because it's not going to change the world. If you look at women today, how many of them are really natural? Years ago they started getting implants, breast implants. There's nothing natural there. Then they started getting cheekbone implants, the face is sucked in, the lips are done. These things, ears are pulled back. There's nothing natural there, but it does enhance the way they look, and they want to be better or what they are as they age more. The Botox, they get things done here, the creases out, the collagen. None of that would be natural because as you age, these things don't happen. So you have to improve them, you have to make them look better. It's okay for women to do this. I don't see anything wrong with it. But is it natural? No. If a guy develops his body and he diets and he looks pretty good, and if he goes on a little testosterone, he wants to look better because he's aging, and it helps him to feel young again, is there something wrong with that? I don't think so. If he wants to take a growth hormone for anti-aging, is there something wrong with that? I don't think so. So I don't judge people by what they do. And you people who watch this and ask me about it, you're very judgmental about what a person's taking, and he's lying, and he's this and that. Most of the guys I have on here have never lied to me about what they take. If they've taken it in the past, they have. If they're off it now, they're off of it. And I trust that they're telling me the truth. There's no reason to lie about it. Stock cars years ago, so stock car races. Stock cars weren't really stock. They did a lot to them, put cams in them, and they beefed up the superchargers, they put things in the carburetor. I mean, they weren't stock, they weren't natural. Any type of racing, they went from gas to nitro. They did everything they could to be faster and better at what they did. Bicycle races, they do things on bicycles now to make them better. Powerlifters wear powerlifting suits so they can lift more weight. The world has changed. It's not like it used to be. And if people want to take drugs, that's their prerogative, whatever they want to do. I'm not, I've taken steroids, yes, I've taken them, I've gotten good gains off them. I don't take anything now, I take testosterone, that's it, basically. 1 cc a week, which is nothing at 71. It maintains a certain amount of energy, a certain amount of muscularity, a certain amount of less body fat, and I feel better. However, do I do alcohol and drugs, like street drugs? No, I never really have. I've never gotten into marijuana, never really got into getting alcohol because I didn't like the feel of either one of them. Many today do that. Many are on pain pills, they're drinking at night. I see them come to the gym the next day, hungover so bad they can hardly work out. Then I've seen them go outside the gym and smoke a cigarette. Well, there's another addiction. Now, are we putting them down for that? No, you guys are putting them down for taking steroids. Why would you do that and not the alcohol and cigarettes? You see what I'm saying? Everybody has their own addictions. If somebody looks good and they're on steroids, good for them. They want to be better at what they do as long as they don't abuse it. You can abuse alcohol and you can abuse cigarettes. You don't hear anything today about people coming down on that. And alcohol is one of the main causes for drunk driving and accidents and deaths all the time. I hear it on the news every morning. People die of lung cancer. They're smoking 2-3 packs of cigarettes a day. Do you say anything to them about that? No, you don't care. Why? Because they look normal. Because they don't have muscle. So the minute a guy gains a vein or he gets bigger and he has some muscle, oh, he's on steroids. He's on steroids. The news media. Athletes die. They can die from various things, but what are they going to pinpoint? We found steroids in his medicine cabinet, so therefore he died of steroids. Not true. Very few people have ever died. You guys are going to argue this point, you 20-year-old, 30-year-olds who have never been around in life long enough to know. Search your history books. Go around and look through hospitals. How many people ever died from steroids? 0. They did other drugs outside of that. Many other drugs outside of that. So if you come on here and a person says he's natural, why do you dispute him? Why do you think he's lying to you? What does it matter to you anyway? What business is it of yours if he's on or you're off? It doesn't really matter. As long as he looks good, he feels good, it's all that matters to the individual. You don't judge the person from what he's doing. So it was brought up to me to bring this up a little bit to you and talk about it. The term natty to me is like really weird. Never heard that before. Natural, okay, natural. What's natural? What's natural? They tell you that creatine isn't natural. You should be taken off the market. Creatine is not good for you. It builds muscle, holds water, but you shouldn't be taking it. testosterone boosters. You can buy them over the counter. Is that wrong? But what about protein? Protein, is that wrong? It makes you a better body. So these things all figure in, and everybody takes them in the gyms. I'm seeing guys in the gyms now, 20-year-old, 22, 23, taking 3 stacks of maybe primobolan, testosterone, and deca. 3 cc's about every 3 days, and they're working out hard. Do they look any different to me? No. They're fat, they're out of shape, they're lifting heavy weights, but they look no different. So basically, the steroids alone don't give you the body. It's the diet, it's the workout that counts. And that's what it's all about. It's a very small part of what you're gaining. If you're training hard and you're eating right on key and you're going to compete, it'll give you the extra edge, but it's not going to make you a champion overnight. Like I said, I see these guys taking loads of stuff. They look no different than if they didn't take it. They just get puffy and fat. So anyway, that's my take on it, and say what you will. I have other guests on, and if they take it, if they don't take it, doesn't matter to me. I'm not against it. I'm not for it. It doesn't matter. It is what it is today. This is the way the world is made up. People take whatever they can to be better at what they do. And if it takes steroids to be a better body, that's what they're going to do. I can't stop that. So I just go by their personality and their knowledge, and I think that's more important to me than what they're taking. If they're smart, they can talk intelligently, tell you what your program is, tell you what their diet is and how they train. That sounds good to me. And if they're a good person, even better. So thank you for watching Rick's Corner. Have a happy holiday, and see you next time.
Drasin.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.